What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the match, and Barcelona beat Espanyol 4-2 and become champions of Spain. Campeones, campeones, ole, ole, ole. Beautiful performance. First hour, last half an hour is absolutely crap. I'm shocked that we didn't keep a clean sheet. I'm disappointed by that. But again, Barcelona domination over 90 minutes and secure their 27th league title. The starting lineup for this match is on the screen right now. It was Ter Stegen in goal, a back four of Kounde, Araujo, Christensen, Alejandro Balde, midfield three of Busquets, De Jong, and Pedri, and a front three of Raphinha, Lewandowski, and Xavi. It was the Gala 11 for tonight with Ansu Fati, Ousmane Dembele, Marcos Alonso, Jordi Alba, and Kessie making appearances off the bench. The first goal scored in this match was scored by Robert Lewandowski. It was beautifully worked down the left-hand side by Barcelona. In the end, it was Alejandro Balde. It was actually firstly a beautiful ball over the top from Araujo to find Balde just onside, runs to the byline, 1v1 defender, puts the cross in. Lewandowski with his knee at the far post bears it into the open net and gives Barcelona the early lead. The second goal scored in this match was scored by Alejandro Balde, his first goal for the first team of Barcelona. And again, it was basically the same thing as the first goal, but just reverse. It was firstly Raphinha who picked up the ball down the right hand side, finds Pedri, does a little pick and roll for Pedri. Pedri then opens up the space on the right hand side, runs through three Espanyol defenders, crosses it in far post. Balde is there, tucks it home, and gives Barcelona the 2-0 lead. The third goal scored in this match was scored by, again, the main man himself, RL9, Robert Lewandowski. And again, same thing, ball worked down the right hand side with Raphinha, runs to the byline, puts a cross in early where Lewandowski pointed to it. Open net, Lewandowski pokes it home and gives Barcelona the 3-0 lead. The fourth and final goal scored for Barcelona was scored by Jules Kounde. He also scored his first goal for Barcelona, and again, it was the same thing, but this one was probably a bit better work than the rest of the goals. It was worked down the left-hand side, I believe. Ball picked up by Frenkie De Jong, puts a beautiful, and I mean pinpoint perfection, beautiful ball over the top, finds Kounde, he heads it down, bottom right hand corner, gives Barcelona a 4-0 lead, and he was just onside as well. So overall, the team performance rating on the night, I'm going to be giving it, you could say, a perfect 10 out of 10, even though the performance wasn't. To be honest, I want to give the team the credit for, of course, winning the league in a difficult ground and where the Barcelona fans really wanted it to happen, away at Espanyol, making their relegation chances even higher, and you're winning on their ground as well. I think the performance overall was great. I think the first half was pinpoint perfection almost. We started off the game a bit rough first few minutes. They got in behind. Joselu had a chance that he put wide, but then Barcelona controlled the game, 3-0 up before halftime, cruised that first half. Although we did see Xavi being quite upset on the touchline. That was maybe because Barcelona were giving the way a ball quite a bit. Second half came in, started off great again. We're dominating. Jules Kounde gets a goal. Bit disappointed he didn't do the Cobra celebration. Then after that, 65th minute, we just, wouldn't say capitulated because we ended up winning the game, but we just fallen underneath pure crap. Conceded twice against Espanyol. Twice. I get it, the last second one we were about to win the league and before they conceded, so you know, whatever, but we conceded 3 goals to Espanyol this season. That is just unacceptable for the level that they're at this season, which is pure dreadful. And again, it comes back to the point about once Xavi made those subs, you know, taking off Araujo, you know, all of a sudden the team just looks beyond mid. Raphinha got subbed off as well. He's doing a lot of defensive work, Raphinha. Credit to him. Dembele wasn't doing that. Then he takes off, brings on Jordi Alba and Alonso for that. You just see the team drop a level once the substitutions, once the starters came off, which is a bit disappointing. I would have loved to win this game 4-0 with the clean sheet. We still need 2 more clean sheets to break the world record for the most clean sheets in the league season. We now have Mallorca, Sociedad, Valladolid, and Celta Vigo, so we have 4 matches to get 2 clean sheets to break the record. And I think now we've conceded 13 goals. The least amount ever is 15, so 2 clean sheets, don't concede more than 2 goals in the last 4 games. Hopefully the club can do that. But again, I'm just over the moon. We won the league. I'm absolutely gassed. 27th league title. Celebrated on their pitch for a little bit till the fans swarmed it. We had to leave, which, you know what, unsportsmanlike, there's no respect there, but I don't really give a shit, you know. A segunda, jodas de puta. Get down to the segunda, leave me alone. Joda Espanyol. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, very happy, over the moon. I have no words. I'm speechless. I'm just happy that we got the job done today. You know, winning it away at our rivals is something that we'll probably never ever do again. The opportunity was there. The opportunity comes once in a lifetime, and I'm glad that the team and the boys took advantage of that. So overall, very, very happy. I'd probably say the team performance tonight theoretically would probably be an 8 or a 9 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 for, of course, clinching the league title. Let's now get into the players' individual player ratings. So, of course, with the goalkeeper, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who for me gets a 9 out of 10. He made about 3 or 4 world-class saves in this match. You can see it twice. Firstly, the line was not being held right by Christensen. Ball over the top, he just chipped him. Second one's off the post rebound, so he couldn't do anything with both goals, but he was world class. He made so many good saves. I'm thinking, if we're going to get this clean sheet, it's all down to him. He was carrying the team in the second half, honestly. They could have scored another 2, honestly. They could have gotten a draw Espanyol with the chance that we were giving away, but just taking between the sticks was absolutely world class. The best goalkeeper in the world for me gets a 9 out of 10. Now, a center back partnership in front of him. First on the right hand side, it was Ronald Araujo. I will give Araujo tonight a 9 out of 10. Again, it was all going perfect until he was subbed off, and whether you want to accept that fact or not, that's the reality. Was absolutely brilliant. He had, of course, that pre-assist you could say for the first goal, a beautiful ball over the top. Had a few misplaced passes, a few misplaced touches as well, but his defense was absolutely elite. And again, whether you like it or not, once he went off, we capitulated, and that's the unfortunate part. He's our best center back, and for me, at least top 5, maybe even top 3 best center backs in the world. I have to give him a 9 out of 10. He was absolutely brilliant. His center back partnership on the left hand side, of course, was with Andreas Christensen, and I will give Christensen tonight a 9 out of 10. Again, I thought he was brilliant. He was a bit slippery in the last few minutes, especially that he had that niggling injury, and then he got subbed off, of course, but I think he, first half elite, first 10 minutes, 15 minutes of the second half elite. Didn't hold the line up for the first goal. He gave away a few chances, but I think he had a bit of a knock on his leg, which is unfortunate. Hopefully he's okay. And the disrespect on Christian as well. I could not find a picture of him from this game. I have to go get a home kit picture of him. I don't know why he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. He's been absolutely immense this season and one of the best center backs in the world. I think he's top 10. Maybe top 5 is a bit of a stretch, but definitely top 10 in the world in my opinion. Christian again tonight, absolutely superb, and he gets a 9 out of 10 from me. Into the fullbacks now. Firstly, Jules Kounde in the right back position. I'm going to give Jules Kounde tonight a 9 out of 10. Thought he played fantastic. Got that yellow card very, very early on in the first few minutes, but kept his composure. Scored a goal. Should have done the Copa celebration. I'm taking points away for that for sure. But again, the fullbacks today had an absolute field day. With the formation that Espanyol had, the 5-3-2, the 3 midfielders were very, very compact in the middle, and all they had out wide was a wing back, and it left a 2v1 with the Barcelona winger and Barcelona fullback. So the fullbacks had a field day today, and I think Kounde took advantage of that. He scored his first goal for Barcelona, defended very well, and for me, put in an absolute strong shift, and he will be getting a 9 out of 10. The other fullback was, of course, Alejandro Balde. I will be also giving Alejandro Balde a 9 out of 10 as well. Probably the 9.2. I think he was better than Kounde tonight. Got a goal and assist that first half an hour. He was electric. He did have a few slips and have a few big touches and gave the ball away a few times. I remember there was a moment in the first half where we almost conceded from his mistake from his pass back, but thought he played fantastically well. After that, shifted to right back. I think he defended a lot down the right hand side in the second half against Espanyol. Lost his tackles here and there. Thought he played very well. Golden Boy Award 2024 is loading for 2023, should I say, is loading for him. He's absolutely fantastic. Best left back in the world, one of the best left backs in the world in my opinion, and he gets a 9 out of 10 as well. Into the midfield now. Firstly, El Capitano Sergio Busquets in the pivot, playing his final derby for Barcelona, and of course his final Catalonia derby as well. I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Thought he played very, very well, controlled the midfield. A few moments where he had a few placed passes and touches, but apart from that, I thought he played very, very well. Transitioned the ball very well from the midfield to the attack, kept the composure of the midfield as well, led the team. I think he had a very, very stellar game. There are a lot of moments in the first half where you think he's going to give the ball away. He doesn't. Those nice little scoop turns, the spraying of the pass, between the line passes. I remember there's a moment in the second half where the ball was coming from him after a misplaced bounce, I think, from Pedri, and he just looks it straight to Lewandowski, cuts to the defensive Espanyol, and there's a chance being created from Busquets himself alone. Thought he played very, very well, and I will be giving him an 8 out of 10. On the left-hand side of the midfield, it was, of course, Pedri, and I will be giving Pedri tonight an 8 out of 10 as well. Thought he played very, very well. Got his first assist in La Liga for the Alejandro Balde goal. was working very well down that left-hand side, especially with Xavi. Then shifted to the right, was working down with Raphinha, which of course created the goal. He has this composure to him. When he's on the ball, he'll be pressed by 2-3 players. He works his way out of it. Absolutely brilliant. I did think he did fall through in the second half quite a bit. He had a few misplaced touches here and there, giving the ball away in dangerous areas for Espanyol. But apart from that, I think he played very, very well, and I will be giving him an 8 out of 10. But last, and not the least, the midfield in Barcelona was, of course, left-hand side, right-hand side. They're both interchanging. It was Frankie de Jong, and I'm going to give Frankie de Jong tonight a 10 out of 10, and my man of the match. This man was absolutely brilliant. Again, every single blade of grass on that pitch he covered. The work he was doing up and down, making runs in behind, making dummy runs, the beautiful assist for Kounde's goal, the beautiful defending, the interceptions. There's moments all the time where Espanyol were having a little bit of a counterattack. He come, run back, slide tackle, body, everywhere Frankie de Jong. World class. He is a midfielder that is generational. He's leaving me, I don't even know what to say, leaving me speechless. I mean, what a player we have. Do not sell in the summer under any means or any offers necessary. He is a very unique player. Absolutely unbelievable. And finally, he's won his first league title for Barcelona. So overall, Frankie de Jong for me was my man of the match, and he gets a perfect score of 10 out of 10. Into the forwards now. Firstly, Xavi on the left wing. I will be giving Xavi tonight a 7 out of 10. I thought he played well, was getting stuck in behind, intense, and pressure was all there from him. He had did a lot of pressing today. Got a yellow card, so he's suspended for the next game. Didn't really create any chances, made a lot of dummy runs just like Frankie de Jong was doing. A lot of work off the ball today from Xavi. I think on the ball he was okay. A lot of opportunities where he could have ran in behind and slipped and stuff like that. So it wasn't his best game, but I still think he played very, very well, and I will be giving him a 7 out of 10. Next up is the striker, RL9, Robert Lewandowski. For me, he gets a 9 out of 10. Got the brace, of course, scored his goals. He created a few other chances as well in the second half. I think he could have got his hat trick. He missed 2 clear-cut chances in my opinion. I think one of them was offside, but that one over the top I think he should be burying. But again, the first half he was clinical. That's what you want in those big moments when you're trying to win the league. You need your striker to be clinical when those opportunities come about, and he was today. So credit to him. Again, hold up play, everything that he does off the ball always well. It's just his finishing, and tonight his finishing was on point. He now I think has a 4 lead goal for the Pique, and hopefully he does end up winning that. And I will give RL9 tonight a 9 out of 10. Of course, 9, RL9, very, very ironic. And last but not least, of course, the right winger in Raphinha. I will give Raphinha tonight a 7 out of 10. Again, like Xavi, I thought he played well. You could say an unsung hero. Had the nice little pick and roll for the second goal, which I thought was great from him. He kind of blocked the Espanyol defender from coming in front of Pedri, which allowed him to give the cross. So he was involved in that sense. Didn't really have much dribbling, you could say. Again, we want to see the winger take on defenders. I think he only did it like once or twice. I want to see a bit more often. Made some great runs in behind. A lot of times they were, he was calling for handball or he was just offside. So he was doing his thing, and I have to also praise him for his defensive aspect of the game as well. Came back a lot to help Kounde down that right-hand side. Even when he lost the ball in the midfield, he'd go and press, try to win the ball back. So credit where it's due for Raphinha tonight. I think he played very, very well, and I will be giving him a 7 out of 10. Now for the substitutions, the subs were Ousmane Dembele, Jordi Alba, Ansu Fati, Marcos Alonso, and Franck Kessie. I'll give them all a 6. None of them really had an impact. Jordi Alba got a yellow card. Don't think Kessie touched the ball. Ansu Fati got in behind a bit. Maybe should have had a shot on target. Alonso, I think, honestly, was probably the worst out of the 5. I think he got, done quite a bit by Espanyol. Probably give him a 5, honestly. Dembele should have had a goal. I think he missed, 2 or 3 clear-cut chances. So, again, this is why I think Barcelona can see those 2 goals. The drop off from the subs to the starting lineup is very, very evident, although the players on paper are fine. Just they're not integrating with the system as quickly and as adaptively as you want. I think, again, Dembele should have scored. And then, bring on Jordi Alba, moving Alejandro to right back where he's doing very well at left back. All these things is why it was what the club needs to improve on mainly in the summer. But overall, the subs came in, did what they had to do. Probably give them all a 6 and Marcos Alonso a 5. And last but not the least is, of course, the manager, Xavi Hernandez, who tonight for me will be getting a 10 out of 10. I don't think I can blame Xavi too much for the goals conceded. There was a drop off for about 15-20 minutes, which I don't think is his fault, and that's basically with the players thinking like, oh, we've already won the league, let's slow it down a bit. I think, again, his starting lineup was perfect. The way we played was perfect. The substitutions were good. Of course, they weren't effective, but they were the right decisions at the right time. Of course, he's won the league, so probably a bit biased. I think on paper, I probably should give him an 8, but just feeling nice, Xavi winning us a title. Never thought I'd see the day. and we are here today. So Xavi, good work for him tonight, got the job done. I will be giving him a 10 out of 10. So that's a match review for Barcelona versus Espanyol in La Liga. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course, in your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want firstly, of course, is your thoughts on the performance, your player rating, and your manager rating as well. And of course, make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time on the channel, where we are champions of Spain. Madrid, cabrón. Saluda al campeón. Al segundo hojas de puta, el Espanyol. Campeones, campeones. Ole, ole, ole. See you guys next time on the channel. Take care. Forza Barca.